Alright. Finally made it through the story to the Signora fight, I think. Let's find out. If it's not, I'll cut out the fat until I get to her. Looks like it, though. So, spoilers, careful.
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized. If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street market. Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujusara?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, Almighty Shogun. I know, you can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't need to call my name all the time. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow.
He's in control of Inazuma, not on my watch.
So you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun? I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
For all those who have lost visions.
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, they get to be building blocks in the grand revolution to realize eternity. Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for in their tiny little lives? Almighty Shogun, do correct me if I'm wrong.
Prevent Gnosis.
That's ancient history. You certainly love to hold a grudge.
Yeah, right. It's fun.
The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all the world. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning, they're just necessary sacrifices.
It's time to put a stop to this.
You stop me?
Uh-huh.
For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't have you down as someone quite so foolhardy. Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal. I suggest you consider your circumstances very carefully. Charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the brightest move. Don't you think it's time you stopped digging? I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us, both in status and in strength.
I challenge you.
Oh, he speaks.
To a duel before the throne!
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you too, I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal footing. You are aware that the loser must die. Are you sure this is what you want?
Traveler!
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you. Till death do us part!
Okay.
A lesson on harbinger power and elegance?
Oh, there's
As you
Oh.
wish.
bitter frost or whatever they call it.
This is order.
It can't hit me.
Judgment! Punishment!
I can't hit her.
Detestable.
One with nature.
You can't run!
As one with wind and cloud.
The wind.
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me.
Where'd she go?
Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler. You have
Ah,
reason
okay, I gotta hit these things. Oops, too far away. Whoops.
Gather.
One with nature.
Well, that did a lot less than I thought. What do I gotta... Oh, I gotta attack. Okay. I should have brought Hu Tao.
Stabilize.
Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors. The pale flame smolders.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Did she come out frozen? Probably not. Oh, that's just fire. Alrighty. Oh, I suddenly like my team a lot more. Damn.
Gather.
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated.
Solidify.
I don't know if I gotta kill these things, but I'm gonna do it.
Judgment! No, my sword!
Immolation! Cherished agony. Do you feel it?
Good. Dang it, woman.
Rain outlines your face. Huh?
It's like all women. Always disappearing on me.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. One with nature.
Witness the power of Guhua. Oh, you can't run.
Maybe I was supposed to save onto the, or hold on to those talismans in the corners when I need this, so when I need them. Where? What?
Solidify. I will have order.
That didn't do anything.
No, my sword.
So it's just a waiting game?
Embrace the searing reckoning.
Time to act.
Who dares call me
Solidify.
a witch?
Judgment.
Well, that was fun. I almost let Kazuha
So strong,
die.
but how?
Nice sword.
I am a Snizhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure. The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma.
Those eyes.
I order you, and you, filthy
Those
rats,
eyes.
all of you.
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
Oh. Very nice.
Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right?
I'm inside her, I think.
The air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness.
Trippy as fudge.
One strike from the Shogun and now Signora is gone. She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled.
What the hell is this? Other than trippy. Oh, okay. The Muso no Hitotachi.
Also, when the Shogun executed Signora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful.
Yeah, I saw that.
It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. So, to recap, Yaimiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe.
That's an arbitrary mechanic.
You're so silent.
A little odd. It's so noisy outside.
Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshikaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
And I love cell shading. Hey, he's not dead. Or is he?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
Dendro. Sound seems a little off.
So we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me?
The two of you have deceived the Raiden Shogun.
Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this.
Yeah.
If so, then you underestimate me.
So you know everything?
I am not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago.
But the people.
Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations, are they not?
Hey.
Traveler, your existence is
Old
unique in
Tepe.
my eyes. There seems to
Old
be
Tepe.
limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf.
This is your plane of urethra. It is created by your consciousness. Yes.
That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will.
Shake
Aren't
something. I'm not here to debate your ideas. I'm here to demolish them.
So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me.
Oh, do I get to fight her now?
Do you wish to become the enemy of eternity,
Ow.
traveler?
That was a little quick.
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Rain cutter.
Inferior.
Shiver.
Strike dead.
Clouds high. The birds come. Order guide you.
Judgment.
I can barely see what's going on.
Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Google.
One with nature.
Oh, man.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Ah, I can't get out of here.
Fine.
Inferior. Strike dead.
Judgment.
Into the wind.
Instability will be removed.
Uh-huh.
Inferior.
Oh, ow. Dude.
This ends now.
Nothing to fear.
How am I supposed to win?
Evasion is futile.
Okay. Wait,
Not good.
this is supposed to kill me? Okay. I was just supposed to hit her once, I guess.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness
When do I get
in
her?
objects.
That's what I want to know.
Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though
Hey.
you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you.
The will of the people.
Now then, close your eyes.
Yeah, the culmination of this quest is awesome. Totally not sus.
We can abolish the Vision Hunt decree.
Freaking goosebumps, man. Wait, what?
You can't run!
Gather. This is order.
Yeah!
Lights out. One with nature.
Ooh.
One with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a judgment. Your verdict is decided.
Okay, this is just
I will have order.
slap her around a bit.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. One with nature.
You can't run. No, my soul. Your verdict is decided. Power.
And hit her with a torpedo. Meteor. Or not. Okay.
The wind knows me.
There we go.
You've lost, eh? Yes, I have. Why can you not trust your people, and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out.
People move forward with all their might. They can surpass the gods' expectations.
Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue?
See?
There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake of wishful thinking? You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the only way. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura.
Ooh, yai?
But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once.
Ooh.
But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
Word. Cutscenes in this game, man.
Heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right? That would be something of an oversimplification. But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change, it does nothing more than simply exist. It is a hollow shell of a nation. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed? Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made to my people. But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention, your divine gaze. You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct path toward eternity. But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself. It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely, and yet for the sake of eternity, you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world.
That's how you pronounce
So
it.
it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you?
I have nothing to say to that.
But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long will that take?
As a
Centuries.
Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect clarity. So it will probably take me another few centuries to
that was
relay
right.
it to you.
Miko, I never thought I would have the chance to meet with you like this again. Seeing you again is a change to eternity. And a very nice surprise.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still be friends?
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Oh, nice.
But, with regards to eternity and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need time to give it some thought.
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the very beginning.
Oh, seriously, it's like she's a Democrat.
As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart.
Penetrated.
Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true.
And thank God they didn't kill
eternity.
Kazuha. My best boy. Shing.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of euthymia anyway? Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished?
We
Oh,
conveyed the
that's it.
wishes of the people.
Paimon was super worried, you know. So, maybe the reason Yaimiko is looking for us now is because she wants to thank us. Let's go find her.
Quest complete.
Time to go.
Hey, Constellation.
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine? A sign of piety, perhaps?
You literally told us to come meet you here.
I was just joking. I've been waiting for you.
Women aren't funny
Someone's in a pretty good mood.
all the time.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was truly delightful. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. I must say, I am most impressed.
I don't know what came over me.
Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my expectations. Still, you did end up victorious. I gather congratulations are in order.
Sure feels good to finally thwart a Fatui plan for once. They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their hands on another Gnosis.
I don't think they're done.
Wait a second. Did you say Gnosis? As in, the little thing that looks something like a chess piece?
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven. They're what keep them connected to Celestia.
Oh.
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the Balladeer exactly?
Mer.
The Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior to Signora. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
For once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
And why was the Gnosis in your hands?
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me.
Erstwhile.
And I've kept it in the Grand Narukami Shrine ever since. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia. Thus the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict. Is that not a good bargain, exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan? Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a Gnosis.
No wonder we haven't seen the Balladeer Scaramouche since.
Well, what's done is done. And I hardly think we'll be getting it back now. Let's leave the past in the past. So anyway, you still haven't told us why you called us here today.
It's to thank you.
Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end, has it not? As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have about the road ahead or the events of the past. What would you like to know about?
My sister.
Sorry, I haven't a clue. I'm also unfamiliar with the god you describe. But if you still
Dang
have
it.
doubts about A, I would say they are misplaced. Not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her Gnosis long ago, severing her ties with Celestia in the process.
Having met her, I don't believe she was the one.
That's good to hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar, it could have made our relationship rather awkward, don't you think?
Don't worry, we aren't looking to pick a fight with you.
I wish you the best of luck. May you soon discover the truth behind it all. As for your sister's whereabouts, I will use all the resources at my disposal to investigate it, and I will also borrow some of Ayato's people from the Shiomatsuban. I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my means of thanking you.
That's all I wanted to know. But what? Where do I go
After
next?
leaving Inazuma, I think it
Sumeru.
would be easiest for you to go to Sumeru.
Ooh,
Isn't that the,
Sumeru! We've run into loads of scholars from there on our journey so far.
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land of the god of wisdom, where the quest for wisdom and knowledge is never-ending. But their obsession gives rise to some truly inexplicable things. For example, in Sumeru, knowledge is holistically managed as a resource.
Knowledge is a resource?
Yes. I don't know whether it was the sages or Lesser Lord Kusanali who came up with the idea.
Lesser Lord Kusanali? That's a cute name.
Oh, You haven't heard. Lesser Lord Kusanali is the deity in whom the people of Sumeru place their faith. It's their chosen term of endearment for her. I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her, too. I wish you all the best.
Thank you. I don't really care about I's puppet or her. I'll be pulling for her, so keep an eye out for that video. It's coming up pretty soon. I have no more questions.
Are you sure? Okay, then. Oh, Traveler. Do you still have the Omamori I gave you?
Yep, of course.
Keep it safe. Is that all you intend to do with it? There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone who inquired that it was given to you by none other than Yai Miko, the wise and beautiful.
Who in their right mind would do that?
Okay, I'll stop. Now, a question for you. Traveler, what is your ambition?
To be reunited with my sister. What? Were you not listening?
I see. But that is merely a small goal, based on what preoccupies you here and now. Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below and the starry sky above. Something that shines
fine.
in unison with
I want to be a god.
itself. Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be engendered within you. It's a possibility. Continue on your journey, and maybe that moment will come to pass.
Dun dun dun. To be continued. Alrighty, folks. Well, that'll do it for this video. Didn't expect it to run so long, but hey, it did. And my boy Kazuha, still alive. Alright. Alright. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you next time. LHFP out.